Hi, I'm Amanda from Incorporeal Healing. Just want to take a quick moment to shout out to all the new subs and people who comment and like the videos. I greatly appreciate your support. I wanted to read an article that I recently wrote and published to my website. The last speaking video I did, I mentioned that I was writing this article. I've literally been writing it for months and finally felt guided to finish it and post it. So I'm going to go ahead and read that. The event. As a young child, I was shown what I call the three-world split. Throughout my life, I've had glimpses and visions of this in dreams, meditation, and thought transfer from guides. I only started to put the pieces together after my awakening. The more I was shown, the more the puzzle began to make sense. 2 years ago, March 21st, 2018, spring equinox, I was in deep meditation, connecting with guides. There I experienced the event. And at that time, I thought it was a vision. But what I'm realizing now, what we think are visions, are still in our now, meaning you are in fact experiencing the energetics of it. Visions, daydreams, meditation, lucid dreaming, astral projection, they are all the same energetic. Just an altered state of consciousness, just another parallel reality that we are tuning into at that now. What I saw, sensed, and felt was indeed the solar flash, a CME, a coronal mass ejection. I was outside in a field of tall grass, looking to the west, and I saw the sun, and it was setting. It was almost touching the horizon when it turned bright white, like a diamond disco ball. Fractals of light were beamed out into infinity. Then the sun expanded 6 or 7 times bigger than normal. Our sun was in alignment with the great central sun, and a portal opened. This sparkling wave of diamond light flooded the earth, and the light was warm, and the sky was full of beautiful rainbow clouds, and it smelled like rain in spring. My body tingled and hummed. I felt this light being absorbed by Gaia and every living thing in existence. It was incredible. I cried and shivered uncontrollably. A few moments later, I gathered my bearings and started to open my eyes from this meditation. From that moment, I unknowingly shifted to a more expanded version of myself, one that was lighter, brighter, and more vivid, one that could reach levels of consciousness not previously known. My light body, or rainbow body, filled with activated photons, plasma light. When the great central sun is aligned with our sun, a portal opens into pure consciousness, pure light and love. The diamond light penetrates our energetic bodies and activates dormant DNA, triggering and electrifying us online. Our full 12-strand DNA is switched on, rebooted. We remain ourselves, but the most optimal version. Old beliefs, old paradigms dissolve instantly as we now remember who we truly are. The amnesia is lifted, we collectively rub our eyes and look around with a new set of lenses to a new world, a new age. These plasma waves have been trickling in for years and are now exponentially increasing in intensity. And the solar flash for most, not all, but most, has to be experienced through the light body. If one's light body is activated, that is. If one's light body is not online, they can still experience the coronal mass ejection, but it will manifest differently in the 3D. Not all will be ready, meaning they will have chosen to not move forward with the ascension timeline. The situation we find ourselves in now is a very peculiar one that no one could have predicted. The event, the Great Awakening, ascension, whatever word you wish to describe this. Everyone, everywhere is experiencing it as a collective to some degree. Now, the reactions vary widely. The emotions vary widely. It looks different to everyone, and it feels different to everyone. All of a sudden, everyone's a conspiracy theorist, and rabbit holes are now infinite. Whatever your opinion is, it's yours. And however you are reacting to this, it's your reaction. And it's exactly what you need and what you've agreed to experience. And it's okay to listen to and entertain different trajectories or different theories, as long as you hold the optimal ending outcome of peace, balance, and harmony for all. Again, you will get exactly the experience, learning, and knowings from this current energetic that you intended and agreed to have. Some people think there is no virus, and their reality will reflect that back to them. Some people think the virus is radically out of control and will in fact take out half the planet. That is the reality they wish to experience. It's not up to anyone to change anyone else's mind. To simplify this, you could split the collective into 3 groups. One that sees lies, corruption, panic, and fear, or one that sees awakening, disclosure, liberation, freedom, hope. But then there's a third, the group that see both and are at balance. The ones that knew, the ones that prepared themselves through deep soul work. They researched and sought out truth and delved into one dark night of the soul after another. Took it upon themselves to connect with their higher selves, the ones that are activated, aware, and online. This group simply waits, watches, and holds space for peace, because they know the highest outcome for humanity and our collective consciousness have already unfolded for our highest good in the higher realms. Know that an individual can be somewhere in between all of the above, and we are constantly teetering between worlds by how we choose to hold our frequency. We simply have to let the energetics of this knowing trickle down, so to speak, to our now reality. So, the individuals that are in fact contracting an illness and dying, could it be they are the individuals that have chosen to not ascend to a higher dimensional reality? And the way that looks to us is the coronavirus. Individuals' physical bodies cannot acclimate to the plasma wave incoming. Because this needs to make sense to us in a 3-dimensional way, it comes in the form of a virus. And this is just the precursor to the manifestation of this collectively co-created reality, a virus. Because that's how we chose it to look for us. You see, the timelines have to make sense to everybody. In truth, it's the perfectly orchestrated storyline. Could it be that individuals who have been doing the inner work, light workers, star seeds, way showers, and grid workers, are immune to the virus? The indigo, rainbow, and crystal children incarnating fully online with their full 12-strand DNA are actually impervious to the virus. Could it be the individuals that contract the virus but recover are actually getting a DNA upgrade by their bodies fighting it off, becoming stronger, hence having a physical coronal mass ejection? And the 3 worlds split. Our reality is coming to a crossroads, so to speak. 1/3 of the collective remains 3D, polarized, full of duality, same Earth we have now, maybe even more polarized, as asleep individuals are dismissive and bitter towards the virus and changing realities. To these individuals, it will look as if nothing has changed, or even things have gotten worse. It may even look to them as if the cabal has accomplished their agenda. Then 1/3 of the collective ascends to 5D Earth, which means free energy, disclosure, a global reset, heaven on earth, the golden age. This group will look at the 3D'ers and ask, why don't they see the new world? It will astonish them how closed off and attached to the old paradigms these individuals are. Even when positive changes are physical, visceral, palpable, they will choose until the very end to not see. Then the last group of the collective, they get recycled back to source, at which point those souls would have a choice of where they want to be placed. And this isn't just service to others or service to self. It could be anyone on either end, and they have just decided to end their Earth tour. So perhaps the people that are actually dying from the virus are souls that have chosen to make the transition for this split, and they appear as if they are dying from corona. But actually, this is the transfer of shifting Earth timelines happening right before our eyes. The virus indeed marks the beginning of the split. We are watching it now. So for a while, it will look as if there are 3 separate realities, and this time is needed for proper astrological alignments to sync up. Make no mistake, critical mass was reached April 4th, 2020. The 444 portal of the Great Awakening was a mission we all have been preparing for quite some time. The activated 5D collective is strong enough now to channel a fully manifested physical solar event for all left on Earth, creating a situation where all ascend to a higher realm. It is happening, and we are fulfilling our purpose as awakened light workers and starseeds. It is our time to celebrate and rejoice, for the golden age awaits. Not to say things will be easy, we will still have to deal with the fallout of our collective reality imploding. But we are more than capable of mitigating and traversing these challenges. And this is why we are here, to hold space, to hold our frequency and vibration high. It is truly time for lightworkers, starseeds, to step into their roles as teacher, counselor, healer, shaman, artist, channel, guide, nurturer, and protector. The newly awakened individuals need us now more than ever. So come out of the closet, speak your truth, and show the world you are here to serve the collective with whatever amazing gifts you have to offer. Personally, since all this started, I have felt absolutely ungrounded, stuck in the ether, literally teetering between many realities. And I think a lot, if not most light workers, starseeds, and truthers are feeling the same way. We all knew this was coming, manifesting it in fact. So why does it feel surreal and unbelievable? It is because we are old souls, and we've been working and waiting for this for a very long time. At least it feels that way. Old souls, this is the now we've been dreaming. Since the day we came online, we are at the inception point, our event horizon. Now is the time to stay focused on the heart, aligned with Source. This is our time to literally shine. And a phrase my guides would say constantly, no soul left behind. And I think I understand what that means. We are the golden age. And where we go one, we go all. Thank you. Stay strong, Soul Tribe, and much love to all.